It is written, my Vardenfell, my paradise. A place of ancient mystery. But something evil creeps through my realm. Hiding among the great houses, or in the Ashlands. Threatening to destroy all we have built. My legacy must endure. Welcome to Morrowind.
Here we are, back in Beaumont.
I can't believe Lord Vivek wouldn't see worshippers today.
He's a living god. I'm sure he was just busy. We should have waited longer.
I know. But we're not getting any younger.
We'll have a chance to see him again. Vivek City isn't that far away, you know.
Alright, so we're here with part 3, and we're gonna head to, I believe, we're gonna find the mine crew workers, I believe. Where at town, I believe. Last time I saw them. So, find the crew chief. Okay, I've seen the... Let's go try to route outside. So we could have seen the foreman key, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do that after we're done talking to the crew chief. So let's head over there. Oh, what's this? What is this? Hold on. Would that be 5? Here we go. Contains clues to the location of the lost library. Oh, okay. We'll definitely have to look that up later. So here he is. Okay, we'll talk to him.
In proclamation? I wouldn't be here myself.
Sorry, microphone.
Some of my miners are still in there.
So let's see if we can help him, yeah?
Our mine was invaded by violent cultists. They showed up and just took the place over. My people are trapped. I'm no expert, but it looked like the cultists were preparing to conduct a ritual before the Ashlander interrupted them. Probably because I heard one of them say, "With this ritual we'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power of a god." Or something along those lines.
Oh shit.
Look, I was just trying to get me and my miners out of there when the Ashlanders showed up. Well, I never actually saw an Ashlander, but I heard a cultist yell, "Ashlander thief! That's our mystical weapon!" That's not an exact quote, but you get the idea. I don't know what happened after that. I was kind of busy trying not to die. Probably because I heard one of them say, "With this ritual we'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power." It used to be an ore mine, and we hope it will be again. My crew was inside preparing to start up mining operations when the cultists attacked. The way things are going, we might just have to turn the place into another Kwama egg mine.
Oh, geez.
Really? That's awfully brave of you. If you see any of my miners, tell them to get their arses out here. I'll wait as long as I can. Or until I hear screaming. Then I'll go to Balmora and try to find some help. Good luck in there.
Alright, let's head in there. Oh, wow. Costume or what is that? This is a costume. That's cool. There we go. Oh my. Oh boy. Oh Jesus. I don't think we're gonna kill anything in this video. This is the issue of getting a new DLC. Is this exact reason. what's wrong? We actually killed something. Let's see. Maybe this is just skim through leftovers. Mine grants to the village, the channel, or the tower. Acquire items. Spiritual. Okay. Oh god. Okay, I get a fast for the community. I will go so closer to ending the existence of all. Okay. So okay, that's okay, so this way. Make sure I'm going the right way. I don't want to accidentally leave the damn cave and have us to be started.
You don't look like one of those crazy cultists, and you certainly aren't one of our miners. So by Vivek's holy nose hairs, who in oblivion are you? Really? Then forget I said anything about his holiness' nasal preening. They're some sort of Daedric cultists. They've been performing rituals, calling forth divine power, some such nonsense. At least they were, before the Ashlanders showed up. The savages barged into the deep chambers, seemed to know about the hidden passage and everything, stole the relic the cultists were praying over, and ran for the hills. As a matter of fact, that's where I'm going, as soon as it's safe to leave.
Alright, so let's make it safe to leave, yeah? Okay. Oh. So we go. Actually, let's explore a little bit, yeah? Okay, so we do head out. Okay. This ain't really a marked location. No, it's not, so it'll probably not be a sky shard. I'll just look later, though.
Did you find what you were looking for in the mine? Of course. I perfectly understand. I think I'll wait a little longer and see if any of my miners were able to escape from the cultists. Good luck with your mission, whatever it is.
Alright, buddy. So now we gotta investigate the towers. So okay, so no, we're not gonna do the tower yet. There is is that a crafting station? Okay. So what we're gonna do is get the foreman's key. We're gonna do that mission. So that would be here we go. Like blood from the stone. There we go. Jesus. So this is cool. Oh, this is very interesting. Museum pieces.
I can't believe they want us to go outside the house to find Vea.
Uh-oh. Why? Why did you have to start talking for? No, someone killed the guard. Oh, okay. Oh man. Oh man, that someone killed the guard. I'm about to lose my shit.
You look like the traveling sort. In your excursions, have you perchance come upon a young dark elf named Vea? She went missing a couple of weeks ago and her father desperately seeks any information regarding her whereabouts. That's a shame. Her father, Eris, the house counselor here in Balmoral, promises that anyone who can find his daughter and return her safely to his side will be well rewarded. You should speak to Counselor Eris. He's opened the kin house to interview potential recruits. Freelancers, as it were. If you're interested, go speak to the counselor. The longer Vea remains missing, the more distressed Counselor Eris becomes. Counselor Eris can be found at the Redoran kin house, and do hurry. He's ever so troubled by our failure to locate young Vea.
Alright, so we'll head over there.
If he finds that an outsider can succeed where the house guard has failed, so be it.
Alright, so... Okay, so... I'll probably talk to him later. Let's just find this guard first. What? Where the hell is this guy at? Oh. Okay, I get it now. I need you to start walking somewhere else, please, so I can steal from you. I'm literally just waiting for the Jurassic Park song to kick in. So I'm probably gonna cut it out of the video from me waiting for opening move. Come on. Come on. Yes. Okay. Oh shit. I mean to hit that. There we go. Oh, let's just let him be. Let's not buy him. Okay, actually head into the mine. Okay. Completely missed what I was going for, but okay. I have a strange feeling this guy's brother is a cultist. A bloody no. Who's the guy we... anyone? Note. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just skimming through this. Like always, if you want to read it, just go ahead and pause. Okay. So I'm gonna look in some of these crates just for loot's sake, so you never know what I might find. Everyone's gonna be playing the warden. Ooh, the mist hurts, okay. Hurts a little bit, but not too bad. Oh my. That is a very burnt Khajiit. Oh man, what does this shit do to them? Should avoid that actually. That's gonna hurt. There we go. Okay, yep, I've seen it all. Seen it all. See, Foreman's note. Note right here. Okay. Quarantine is a ooh, okay. Okay, so Foreman. That we still can quarantine them off. Oh geez, okay. So this stuff is doing something to them. no more to this place then. Ugh. That's a horrible way to go. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, okay. Another note. Okay, I'm just gonna scan through this as well. Whoa, that's a good boy. Alright, back to what I was doing. Okay. Okay, then. Hard labor. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm going the right way. That's going back around. Another note you saw? Oh. Ignored again, okay. Oh jeez, that's a... Hold on. No, it hurts if you're walking slow. Oh, that still hurts. Ew. Hold on, I should have... We need to put a torch on. Hold on. Not really a torch, but... There we go. False ebony, I'm sorry. Someone's attacking something here now. Oh god, okay. So. Okay. It's gonna hurt a little bit. There we go. Might as well take that. Oh, jeez, I recognize that statue anywhere. Saw that mask, I knew who that was. Clavicus pile. More stuff to do. See, look at all this lore these guys are missing. We just run by stuff? Like, come on. Still playing. Who's still playing Elder Scrolls game if you don't read books? Okay. So he made a deal with someone and then he got... Yeah. That usually works. Clavicus Ball gives you a deal and then is a little small plot twist at the end. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Nothing. Okay, no books around his stuff? Anything cool? No, nothing, okay. Very nice at talking. Hope that's something that was making noise. There he is.
You. I don't recognize you. You've made a terrible mistake in coming here. Do you feel it yet? The cold rush through your veins, the stiffness in your joints. Only a matter of time now. You really haven't figured it out. You're denser than those stone fiends. Master Rethan brought me on to study a Daedric text. A formula for turning living flesh into a substance akin to ebony. Not a perfect match, but close enough. Something like that. But what does it matter? I'll be frozen solid soon. Black as midnight. A commodity. Nothing more. Ironic. You mean to rob me, I suppose. The scroll's just there. Have a care with it. Wealth always comes at a price. None. Well, none that I've discovered anyway. I speak modestly when I say that if there was a cure, I would have found it already. I guess I could squander my remaining hours searching for a remedy, but I'm an alchemist, a daedrologist. We don't trouble ourselves with things like hope. I leave that nonsense to priests and children, the mentally ill. What? Afflicting all these miners? Oh, spare me your crude moral outrage. They were wastrels, laborers that were too ignorant or too lazy to find work anywhere else. This is as meaningful a contribution as they were likely to make.
Oh, wow.
None. I'd invite you to kill me, but given that I'll be dead soon anyway, it's hardly worth the effort.
Damn.
Why do you even care? Well, fine. I altered the formula, turning the liquid decoction into a vapor. It proved to be very effective. Unfortunately, it was nearly impossible to contain. Hence, this.
Later, I guess. There's that. Oh, God, you broke them. Oh, those are people pieces. Okay. Those are people pieces. Well, hopefully I don't turn into that. If it doesn't say skill book requires, that means I already have it and I've already read it, so that's why I just check them anyway, because I've read most of them anyway, so we should be done here, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, that should be the exit. Ew. That's nasty. Yeah, so I thought that was rocks, but no, those are torsos. Quite literally torsos. There we go. Top floor, okay. So actually, this is not going to be, these two quests weren't that long, so might as well just do the missing person one, actually. Okay, we're outside of the mine now. Ooh! Okay, nothing crazy. The soundtrack, though. Oh, no, actually, I'll just go up and around, I guess. I'm trying to go up and over. Hold on. Oh, no, I can. Let's talk to this guy real quick. So, yeah, this is actually a pretty short quest. It's not a bad thing, but. So, it's enough for about three quests in one video, which is not bad.
To see you made it back in one piece. So, what have you learned? Anything? What? Well, that sounds ghastly.
Yeah, it's bad.
To think that my own brother would be capable of such a thing. We must move quickly. Did you find any evidence? I'll need something concrete if I'm to convince the Hlalu trade barons to intercede. Well done. I have a final task for you, if you're willing. I must take this to the trade baron, Councillor Riveth. He's staying at the Balmora Inn. Alas, Benna has many contacts in town. If he hears that I'm meeting Riveth, he may try to flee. Travel to the Rethan Manor House and detain Benna. Once I've explained matters to Riveth, we'll send Hlalu constables to collect my brother. After this, I'll ask nothing more of you. You have my word.
Alright.
That the men I worked tirelessly to hire were being used as fodder for some vile experiment? Absolutely not. It's appalling. Why would I have sent you to discover what was going on if I already knew?
Alright. So you were handling, did you hire
Yes, I hired him at my brother's insistence. Something about valuable books and scrolls found in the shrine. We planned to sell them off once Gavros translated them. That's what I thought, anyway.
Damn.
Wait. Gavros is still alive? I see. That is unfortunate. But I suppose that's the risk you take when you start brewing foul decoctions and poisoning innocent miners.
Karma. We'll head to that manor. There's a manor at. Please tell me it's not too far. Okay, not too far. Okay, not bad. Hey, Nash. A Nash. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. Well, that's a nice house.
The last piece of the puzzle. Time to tie up loose ends.
Okay, let's see what this is about. Remain watchful. M. Who's M? Question mark. Let's see, hold on. Can I explore this house? Ah, no. Okay. Don't wanna break into some dude's house. See, it's not as bad as you think it is sometimes with people. The caves, of course, are bad, but when it comes to the outworld, the second person I found, the other person was either that or it was just a bear shooting fire out of its mouth, which is highly unlikely. That would be dope, though. Fire that shoots breath. I mean, a bear that shoots fire out of his mouth. God, those things are so cool. You alive, right? Poor Guar. So we'll probably finish up this quest, and we might do the other one. I'll see how much time it is. I'll probably just open. Here we go. Let's see. Upstairs. Yes. Lag.
Malloretha.
Still, stop weaving.
Oh, it's below.
I'm going to need a stiffer drink.
Ah, I see.
You don't appear to be holding my drink, so I'm sure I have no interest in you. Off with you. I am. Young Mahler and I were talking about the sudden success of his mining enterprise, built on some irregularities that I prefer not to discuss. Not that it's any of your business. Who are you? Why are you meddling in Hlalu business? My, this is damning. Dear Mahler tried to hang this whole business around his brother's neck. And yours. A prudent, albeit sloppy affair. House Hlalu can ill afford such a scandal, and I hate to be lied to. Kill Mahler, and I will reward you. What would I do with him? Chain him to a post? His life no longer serves the house's interests. I don't expect an outlander to understand, but this needs to be done. Honestly, I doubt he'll give you a choice in the matter. His city residence, I expect, just across the river. Do be quick about this. I'm anxious to be done with a brother's Rethon.
Jeez.
By the three, what a mess. I'll put some of my Oathman on it. Oathman I can trust. If we can clear out the riffraff, it might be salvageable. If not, we'll simply collapse the thing. Better to bury it than let some fool stumble upon Marla's folly.
He just realized that if he's burying it, then someone else is gonna end up mining the same place.
No. What scroll? Don't tell me there's more to this fetching disaster.
Oh, Jesus.
Does it now? Listen carefully. Don't breathe a word of this to anyone else. If Marla has this formula on him, bring it to me. The reward will be significant. We cannot let this get out, and we cannot let it fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna just destroy that. If I can destroy it, I'm gonna destroy it. That's just me. So that's the counselor one. So we'll grab that one later. Head over here. Alright. That's more, I guess. How the hell did I get up there? Ah, there we go. No. Ah, here we go. Cliff right there. No. Where's Satan Jib when you need him? Woo. Free, I guess might as well take it, right? Yeah, please give me something good. Crap. Crap! All of it's crap. Okay. Oops. I'll let that guy have fun. Yes.
How did you... I'll finish this myself.
Why is he on the table for? That was super weird. There we go. Please give me the option to destroy it. Oh god, it's not. Poor guy. See, if I could destroy it, I'll destroy it. But if I can't, then, you know, I got no choice on that matter. Oh, please give me the option, because I do not want some random ass dark elf to have the power to turn people into freaking metal. That's just nasty. How would you feel running around and like figuring out that your armor is basically
Can dark elves,
flesh?
lords, and Argonians actually work together? If not, this alliance is doomed.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You'll be fine, somewhat.
Quietly now. Is it finished? Well then, this unfortunate little tale comes to an end. I've already dispatched some of my best agents to clean up Rethan Manor. We'll tend to Marla's apartment and the mine next. Well done. Now, what of this mysterious scroll? Excellent. Best hand it over to me. Something so dangerous should not fall into the wrong hands. House Hlalu can keep it safe, or destroy it if we deem it necessary. This will earn you some favor with our house. I'll even double your pay.
No one should have this.
You sniveling little swit. Do you know how valuable... Never mind. What's done is done. But don't expect any extra coin from me now. You'll have what was promised for killing Marla and not a drake more. This had better buy your silence as well.
Maybe not. Oh. I might sing like a canary, bro. What you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do shit. Alright, so let's go check out the quest now. We're done. Ebony Enforcer. Just give us a die? Oh no, exactly. Okay, so let's talk to the counselor, and now this should be the last mission actually. So let's check what these are at. So we'll do that one, the repeatable one. So we'll definitely do this one next video. Next video should be that one. Excellent. Actually, hold on. Since we're heading that way, might as well do this quest as well while we're heading over there. Okay, it's up here. So I think this video might be like maybe 40, maybe. I've been saying about 40 to 50 minutes, and it has not happened yet. The note we read earlier. I don't know why I say in the word book. Okay. Down or up?
How can I help you?
Yes?
Excuse me.
Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
You can call me Outlander.
My daughter has been gone too long, and the house guard can't seem to find a wall in the corner. But why should I trust you with this task? Tell me, Outlander, how can you succeed when my forces continue to fail time and time again? An interesting insight. Perhaps you can find my daughter. Vea can handle herself, but the father worries, you understand? Anyway, I agree with your assessment. That's why I'm willing to bring in outside help on this.
Tell me what happened.
Vea fled after a family disagreement.
Uh-oh.
She's run away before, but I'm concerned that she might have something more permanent in mind this time.
Uh-oh.
And more dangerous. Vea knows how to evade the house guard. But as you said, she doesn't know you. Captain Briven oversees the house's attempt to locate my daughter. You should speak to him and see what his investigation has already turned up.
Okay.
He's probably patrolling the town square at this time of day. Briven's soldiers have been trying to get information out of Vea's friends. But those young men and women are almost as good at avoiding the house guard as my daughter. That is a private matter. If your investigation proves fruitful, and such matters become relevant, we can discuss the particulars then. But not before.
Oh god. He's hitting below the belt.
Like my daughter, my wife has a mind of her own. What the two of you discuss is your own affair. Just understand that I haven't employed you to solve my family's problems. I only need you to find my daughter.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Vea has always been fascinated by the Morag Tong.
Uh-oh.
Even admired one of their agents when she was growing up. It's possible she sought refuge with this agent, or even decided to join the organization. Though I hope I'm wrong about that. The Morag Tong? They're an ancient guild of assassins sanctioned by the tribunal to carry out honorable writs of execution. Ostensibly, they're supposed to keep the houses from resorting to all-out war. But I still find the practice barbaric.
Okay.
Someone of no consequence, and not at all important to accomplishing your mission.
Excuse me.
Besides, you don't find Morag Tong agents, they find you. Just pray it's not because your name wound up on one of their writs. That is a death sentence.
Alright, so let's go find this kid. Maybe we can head out this door over here? Yeah, we can, yeah. Yeah, might as well jump off. Uh-oh. Ouch. We're good. Captain? Oh, I just talked to this guy, but no, I
Not
haven't talked to
now,
him.
Outlander. If you need some sort of assistance, go find one of the House Guard. You must be one of the freelancers the Council employed to supplement the duties of the House Guard. Very well. I'll tell you what I know. Vea ran away. Again. I hope you can succeed when my troops have failed. If anything happens to Vea... I've known the Relith family since I was a child. Vea is like a sister to me, and I'll do everything in my power to get her home safe and sound. Even trust an Outlander. We think her friends may know where she is, but they keep eluding us.
Okay.
Perhaps. As long as you don't get too close. They've been running notes of late. I think it has something to do with Vea, but the runners keep evading my guards. Look for a group meeting on the other side of town, and see if you can follow the note. When you find Vea's friends, remember to keep your distance. You just want to spot the note carrier and follow him to whoever's receiving these messages. That's the key to locating Vea. If you can. We started to notice groups of young dark elves gathering in out-of-the-way parts of the city. One of my guards saw them pass a note between them, but they split up and she lost them in the back alleys. Could be a love poem or a recipe for Kwama cream cocktail. But we suspect it's the way Vea has been keeping tabs on what's been happening in the city. Look, it may amount to nothing, but the note could give us a lead on where to find Vea.
Alright, so let's head out then. Let's cross, okay.
I can't believe Lord Vivek wouldn't see worshippers today.
He's a living god. I'm
Up these
sure
stairs?
he's just
Yeah.
Get this letter to Trevis. It's important. Just don't let House Weatherin get their hands on it. If you think you're being followed, find a place to hide. Good luck.
So much to do, so little time.
It's kind of hard to see this stuff during the daytime, actually. There we go. Oh! There we go. That was too close. Keep on running, keep on running. We don't see me. Went to the tavern? Yeah, went to the tavern. Downstairs, upstairs, upstairs.
Well done. This should help us determine what happened to Vea's brother.
Oh, okay.
Hello, can I help you? Wait a moment. You're one of those hirelings House Redderin pays to harass us simple folk. Look, all Vea wants to do is to find out what happened to her brother. Too bad the house doesn't seem to care a swit about any of that. Vea wants nothing to do with the house or her father. Why can't any of you respect that? Even if I wanted to help, I haven't seen Vea since she snuck out of town. We communicate by notes, and this one isn't even about her. If you must know, it concerns Vea's brother. He was an officer in the House Guard before he vanished without a trace. We've been trying to help Vea find him.
Okay.
A local tough, goes by the name of Ashur. He delivers the letters. We usually meet him outside of town to the northeast. But good luck trying to get any information out of him. Ashur is not known for his conversational skills. I think we're done here, don't you? I told you where to find Ashur. He's been passing our notes on to Veya. Just to the north and east, outside of town. Or is this your way? I'm not telling you anything, you red-ridden lapdog.
Oh, feisty.
Sorry about that. I'm kind of on edge, if you hadn't noticed. Everyone knows Veya's brother. Or they did, before he disappeared. Ulran was an exemplary officer. Everything House Redoran could hope for. Veya won't rest until she learns the truth. She ran away because her father refused to give her a straight answer. She suspects he was involved in Ulran's disappearance. Or that he at least knows more than he's willing to say. Is it any wonder Veya decided to take matters into her own hands?
That's understandable. Alright, so this guy is somewhere above here? Hope I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. Okay, so it's probably back here. Outside of town, maybe? Ah, he is, okay. He's outside of town.
You killed one of my gang, Swit. No writ will protect you from us.
Feeling left out?
That's it, sure. Kill the Morag dog and any witnesses.
I'll just take my leave. No use getting mine.
Oh, you little bastard.
I had that situation under control. Just needed them to make the first hostile move. Still, I cleaned enough blood off my axes for one day, so thanks for lending a hand. You were you? Was it Melissa? I told her I'd close out my tab after I completed another contract. That woman has the patience of an anxious Nyx. Well, tell her I'm good for it. I'll stop by and we can conclude our business cordially. Veya? The new apprentice? Now why in oblivion do you care about Veya? Are you now? And why do you want to do that? Never mind, I don't really care. I was asked to pass along some notes, but I'm not really the messenger type. I suggest you talk to Veya's mentor. Last I heard, she had a job in the Western Ruins. Make sure you don't anger Veya's mentor, or even look at her the wrong way. She's grown surprisingly protective of that young woman, and if she thinks you pose a danger... Besides, I'd hate to see you wind up on the wrong end of one of our writs. You know, the usual buyer's remorse. I see a lot of that in my line of work. Turns out, I had to kill a bad man who did bad things. The writ was legal and above board. Unfortunately, his brother didn't see it that way and was looking for revenge.
Okay.
Oh, you make it sound so obscene. Still, that's pretty much an accurate description. But it's not like I work for the Dark Brotherhood or anything. I don't kill anyone without a sanctioned writ. Keeps the great houses in line. It's a calling. I'd rather not. She's particular about her secrets, and I don't want to get on a bad side. You should keep that in mind too if you plan to continue on this course. Veya's mentor usually sticks to the rules, but I wouldn't turn my back on her.
Okay. You should be down here somewhere. Malakath champion.
Leave me, Outlander.
What's he doing over
Let
here?
me die in the shame I've brought to Malakath. Defeated by a lone warrior. Malakath will laugh at our incompetence.
Uh-oh.
An assassin. Probably a Morag tongue. She tracked our leader here. But she doesn't know. We set a trap inside the ruins. Oh.
She's just one woman! Get inside the ruins and stop her!
Oh, Jesus. destroy. Little Guard, get out of here, little Guard. No, they killed it. No, little Guard, no. Ah.
Well, we're not going to expect to climb in a place like this. You have a habit of turning up at the most unusual moments, don't you, hero? Questions? I don't have time for questions. I have a writ to complete. Look, I can't keep these evil cultists waiting. You want to talk? Find me after I finish this job.
Okay.
You really need to stop meeting like this.
The name's so familiar. Ah,
Come
thank
out, little
you.
assassins! Or is the Morrowind tongue too scared to meet the powerful snake face to face?
Oh god, we can get that quick. I think she helped you during the main Evan story. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think she does help you. Is this guy literally just following me trying to get XP off of me? I think he is, huh?
There she is. Surround her. Cut her apart.
Really, Snag? This only delays the inevitable.
You won't get past me!
Excuse me, hero. I have to see an orc about a writ.
Don't kill me. I didn't mean to interfere with House Tolvani's plans. I made a mistake.
A mistake? Well, that explains everything. I'll just let the Tolvani know. I'm sure Mage Valian will understand.
Oh, that's a relief. I thought for sure you were going to kill me.
I am. I hate when my leathers get wet. And this is a new outfit, too. Ah, well. I suppose we ought to discuss what you're doing here. I have to admit, when I saw you, I thought, what the tusk are you doing down here? Pardon my orcish. Did you really follow me across the continent? That shows commitment. Kind of creepy, but still a lot of commitment. Oh, that's not what I expected. But you can just turn around and leave. You're not going to find her. Faye is going through a difficult time right now. And the last thing she needs is some House Redrin lackey adding to her pain and confusion. I know you, hero. It's old man Eris I don't trust. He didn't tell you about Vea's brother, did he? How House Redrin exiled their favorite son. No? I didn't think so. Vea deserves answers, and I promise to help her. You need to just walk away. Outsiders? Is her father really that desperate?
Yeah.
Look, tell Eris that Vea's safe and you'll see her soon, but no more outsiders. If my organization gets skittish, they'll return to the shadows and take Vea with them. They'll only deal with you.
Hey, good luck with that.
Well, it's not exactly a lie, and I don't want things to get out of hand. I'll arrange a meeting, provided Vea agrees. You let Eris know she's safe. Get him to stop hiring freelancers before someone gets hurt. I'll send word when we're ready. Ah, were you imagining a hot bath, a bottle of wine, and a secluded cottage with a roaring fire? Me too. Instead, we're up to our armpits in the usual muck and mire, just like old times. All this, and things are looking up for my organization, too.
Yeah.
I suppose if you're in for a sliver, you might as well be in for the log. I'm with the vo.1, and what you witnessed was a legal murder. According to my writ, the orc had to die. So, I killed him. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to Veya. Veya and I have a history. Her brother, too. They were good kids. Liked to watch me train. Now I feel responsible for her. When she came to me looking for help and asked to join the vo.1, who was I to refuse? That was her decision, not mine. Veya's good with a blade and tracks like a Nord Ranger. She's a natural at this, and it gives me a chance to keep an eye on her. Is that
Right.
no
There you go. Okay.
How may I serve?
I'm surprised to see you back here, but I'm also relieved. Does this mean you have news about my daughter? Is she safe? Is she ready to come home? Veya joined that cult of assassins? I was afraid she'd do something rash. What was she thinking? I don't see the vo.1 as safe, but at least she's still alive, so I suppose that's something. When are we going to meet with my daughter? She won't meet with me? No, I suppose she's not ready for that quite yet. As for Veya's brother, that was all the doing of the Redoran Council. I'm not allowed to discuss the details, but he's still alive, if that's what Veya is worried about. Naryu's back in town? She's as stubborn as Veya. Very well. No other outsiders. Although I can't dismiss the mercenaries that Captain Brivin employs. House Redoran is my life, as is Veya. I'll do everything in my power to see her home safely. As you say, no other outsiders. But there are rules, Outlander. I must do everything within reason to maintain the honor of House Redoran. Here, your first payment. Soon, however, I'll expect more than just a verbal confirmation of Veya's safety.
Fair enough, fair enough.
When next you see her, tell my daughter that I want to talk to her. Veya can set the terms, but I expect her to stop running away when things don't go her way. Veya has always felt shackled by the rules of House Redoran, hobbled by the many duties and obligations it presses upon its subjects. After the situation involving her brother, she decided she wanted nothing more to do with the house, or with me.
Alright.
That may be an oversimplification, but I suppose your statement is accurate. I walk a narrow path between House Counselor and loving father. Unfortunately, the former often supersedes the latter. That's why I want to speak to Veya again.
Alright. So, I'm probably gonna start another quest here, I'm thinking. See this House Redoran stuff is a part of any set. There's a part that thinks that I will keep. No, it's not. Shame. See how it looks though. That's not bad looking. Alright. Alright, so I think... Now this quest is still going? Oh my. Actually, okay, I'm gonna end the episode here. We'll continue it in the next episode. Then we'll... Okay, we'll actually finish this episode and then we'll continue on our path to the investigate. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. And so yeah, we'll just finish up this mission. We'll head over there in the next video. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like always, have a good one.